So I try to be more vulnerable in today's society because I feel like there's so much confusion going on, right? I'm an introvert. I was raised by old school dudes. Of course, I want to get somewhere, sit down and shut up and handle my business, and I want to let my actions speak louder than my words, right? But see, I feel like although we've been taught as men just to kind of put on this tough exterior and power through everything, right? I feel like in today's society that that will no longer cut it. You feel me? Because you see, today's society, they're asking more questions. And I feel like that's by design because it forces us as men to reevaluate a lot of things, right? To realize that we've been mostly going by an egoic ideology, right? Power through everything, tough out everything, earn the day, right? I'm not saying that's completely wrong. I'm just saying, just like a Christian may start out with the heart of God, they can move toward a more, a religious ideology, right? Where they think because they're doing the good thing that makes them right in the sight of the Lord. We have to be more vulnerable, but of course we have to be tactfully vulnerable because we as men understand that we cannot operate in our emotions. Our emotions will tell us to stay home when we need to go to work. Our emotions will tell us to back down when we need to stand up, right? Women cater toward their emotions because they are emotional creatures. When a man gets emotional, he gets dangerous. He lashes out. Women, when they get emotional, if you notice, they get more erratic, right? You can tell they need to be confident because women are more neurotic. Most of the time they see the world as coming at them. We as men see ourselves as coming at the world. So there's a reason that the Bible speaks about there being a difference in the flesh. Although we look alike, we're not built alike, and that's by design. So all I'm saying to my men out there is you have to learn to be more vulnerable. People need answers. There's so much confusion going on out here. The enemy is placing us in all these negative frames. We are the foundation of families, of society. And to the real men of God out here, God is our foundation. And that's why the enemy, if you notice, is attacking the foundation. He's attacking God. He's attacking the men, right? Because he gets that if he can reframe us as something that needs to be rebelled against, right? Fight the patriarchy and all these things. When the true God-ordained patriarchy actually built the foundations of the world that we get to enjoy, right? That we get to sit around and become spoiled and entitled and forget who has blessed this nation, who has built this society, right? And of course, that's not to downplay my women. I love my women. I love who they are. I feel like I love the fact that it's not the 1950s. I love the fact that women can work, pursue their passion, pursue their businesses. My wife has a job and she has her business and we have businesses together, right? But what I'm saying is the enemy still tries to make the woman think that she has to fight against this imaginary patriarchy and try to have her looking at her man sideways as something to be overcome instead of us unifying and overcoming, this sick, twisted, anti-Christian society together. That's anti-love, right? Anti-man, anti-woman. Are we really paying attention? Anti-sanity. We give in to all this insanity even though we don't see any benefit from it. We see the world completely unraveling before our eyes, and we still have quote unquote faith in this society that we know does not have our benefit at heart. So then why are they promoting all these evil, twisted, sick, perverted things, profane things? It's in the music, it's in the media, everywhere you turn around. And we're looking and we're watching the world burn and still having quote unquote faith. But the God that got us here, right? The sanity that breathed life into this world that we enjoy so much, that we again have become so comfortable and spoiled and entitled that we start listening to the lies of the enemy, to his straw man arguments, right? To his toxic frames. Guys, what I'm saying, man, is it's time for us to understand that we need to be a little bit more vocal and we need to be a lot more vulnerable, okay? Because this society truly needs us to do that. And we need to realize a lot of guys go to the grave due to stroke and heart attack because we believe that we simply have to put on a facade and power through it. I'm not telling you to be sassy like this society is telling you. I'm not telling you to be all about your emotions and become extremely talkative and all that. We men know why we do what we do. But it would help to embrace your emotion, to understand that this does not make me weak. The fact that I don't react in this emotion is what makes me strong. Now, I'm a human being, I have emotions. I have fear, but I'm gonna power through it. I have weakness, but I realize strength of character is overcoming that weakness, but not judging myself for having that. And these are things that people need to hear, especially this younger generation. They think it's about embracing and acting in their emotions because they don't have men explaining to them why that's not the case. And being that example, being vulnerable with tact, right? But guys, I love you. I'm praying for you. Many blessings, much love, and take care.